This mix is gluten, corn, dairy, soy, rice, nut, potato, and yeast-free. And to make it, you just add about 3 items, and one of the ingredients you're going to add is a can of black beans. You will be absolutely amazed at how you don't taste any beans, but you get a really rich, moist brownie. And the beans are ready to add when there's no foamy bubbling coming up from the beans. All of the liquid that comes in the bean has a lot of bean flavor in it, and you want to rinse that off well. So the 15-ounce can of well-rinsed beans goes in here. A third of a cup of oil. Today I'm using avocado oil, light olive oil, grapeseed oil, butter, coconut oil can all be used equally well. Break the egg in the bowl just to make sure there are no shells. It's a lot easier to retrieve an eggshell in a bowl than with the other wet ingredients. I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla, and I'm going to add 2/3 cup of water. I'm just going to pulse this now until the beans become tiny little black flecks. Scrape out all that goodness of the black beans. Sometimes customers will ask if it matters if you add the wet to the dry or the dry to the wet, and it just really does not matter. And this cocoa powder can fly around, so you want to make sure that you have a large enough bowl to blend this in. And then you just stir these in. Okay, now it's ready to go in the baking pan. Once you have all of the batter scooped out of the pan, just try to spread it out as evenly as possible. And you'll see today I'm making this 9 by 13 inch pan, which is a really nice generous amount of brownie. So I'm going to put these in a preheated oven set at 350 degrees. I've set the rack to the center, and I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes, and I'll check them. They often need to go 30, so just keep an eye on them after 25 minutes. We are going to let the brownies cool on this cooling rack for 20 to 30 minutes, and then we will slice them up and serve them. All right, I'm plating up the brownies, and as you can see, I've added some topping, and what I've done is I've collected some fresh fruit, and I've made a really delicious and healthy cream cheese frosting. I used goat cheese, maple syrup, a little vanilla, and a little bit of oil to thin out the cheese. And I think that you can feel so great about presenting these to people as both a really, really healthy dessert option and absolutely delicious. Hands down, stunningly good.